What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas, Son of One here, and today we are going to be doing a review on the Age of Extinction Deluxe class Bumblebee. Now, I know most of you are looking at this from afar thinking, oh, is that the Platinum Edition from Age of Extinction? Well, no, it is not, but I believe me, I tried my best with this figure. I think I did an okay job. I mean, there are things that I will be fixing. Like, for example, this piece right here, this is going to get fixed. I mean, there are a lot of things that are going to get fixed, like his underside. He has visible head syndrome, and yes, I keep the mask down because it looks more screen accurate, but obviously the underside needs a bit more of paint. So, anyways, so here is Age of Extinction Bumblebee. We're going to lower the camera a bit so we can get a better view of the comparison, which I'm doing for all my reviews for the Age of Extinction line, at least that is something with something a bit more modern, like for example, Voyager Class Prime. So from tip to tail, I mean, clearly he is a Voyager class, but I do not believe this is to scale with this. I mean, with this, I believe Galvatron scaled much better with them. With it, this does not scale right at all. These windows are way too big for a Camaro that would fit this size. So, anyways, let's get Optimus Prime out of here right now. So, so I like this figure a lot. I love it because number one, this is my first. Well, let me rephrase that. This is not my first Bumblebee, but this is my. This is the second Bumblebee I own. All the Bumblebees I've owned, this is my second. My first one being the 2007 movie Black Bumblebee. It's a black Camaro with yellow stripes down the middle, but this being my second one, I think they did a great job with it because he doesn't have the, okay, bring out the arms, open up the wings, fold the chest forward, and his head pops out right here, wings fly backwards, and legs form with whatever. I think this is a really, really good version of Bumblebee, and I'll show you why. So, oh yeah, but first of all, weapon storage. He comes with these two ninja stars that I had to paint or Sharpie in and make it look pretty. So first off, he's got these two shurikens that you can tab in underneath the vehicle. He does not roll as well with them in vehicle mode due to the fact that they are distending from that area. But you can take them off. Pretty simple. There's these two pegs here that these, I don't know if you can see those okay, yeah, that there's just two pegs that peg in there. But on to transformation. So the first thing you're going to want to do with Age of Extinction Bumblebee is you're going to want to take this back piece and untab it. Then you're going to want to take this section. There is a tab section under here that I did get rid of for good reason. I will show you. So you take these, distend them, and then rotate them, accordion them downwards. That's the reason why I took out the tab. Sorry, one of the shurikens dropped. But there's a reason why I got rid of the tab. There's supposed to be a tab section. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there's a tab section that's supposed to go right in there from the top here. I took it off for good reason because it did not look good. But then you're going to want to take these pieces here. You're going to want to rotate them about 45. Not 45, about 90 degrees downward. Excuse me. Then you're going to want to take this top section here, fold it up, which will then in case pull this up, and then it'll all click into place right there. Then it exposes the legs. Now the legs are not that difficult. The legs, split them. I mean, they don't really tab in to either side. First of all, put these arms. Actually, we'll finish the chest section first, then we'll get to the legs. So you take this fake chest piece and fold it outwards, and you take this, fold this piece down, pull it over his head, and then this just snugly fits inside there. Now it'll work on his legs. Sorry about that. Sorry about the chest piece, but you're going to want to take his legs. It's going to be kind of difficult because you're going to work around backwards. So you got to take get the arms out of the way. You got to take this piece right here, push it down, which will then, in theory, extend the heel, which then you can pull out. And then a little gimmick, you got to rotate this back over in front of the tire, and then rotate that back, which will then form his calf. Then this piece, which was part of his side, is you can just take that and fold it down. Second verse, same as the first. I mean, take that, pull it down, collapse that, rotate that back, push this back, and then as you can see, he's backwards limped guy, but then you take these and rotate them forward if everything stays in place. So there you go. Then just situate everything. Now, the one thing I do like about this Bumblebee that is probably my favorite part about it is that he has a transformable arm cannon, which I just thought is super duper cool that Hasbro did this. Take this hand, you can see that they picked it out on one side. You will not see it on the other. Now, you're also going to want to take these and just rotate them forward. That is one little thing that I've missed. Sorry. But this is the mold that the Transformers The Last Knight Bumblebee Wave 1 edition is based off of, because that's the last mold that we saw him in, and this is the new. This is practically the better version. I would recommend getting the Age of Extinction version, because the Last Knight version is basically this whole body with yellow plastic and a little bit of black paint. That's all there is, and I don't like it at all. It does not make him look good at all. But onto his arm cannon, there's this arm. You take the hand, or the whole forearm section, you just take that, rotate it, put this wing up, and there he has his arm cannon. So for storage, weapon storage on the back, there's these holes right here, which these can, because they have that awesome peg there, they can just peg. You get a. This is the part that I don't like about it, is that you have to pull it back to put these in, and you got to make it look good. So take those, peg them in, and then what I like to do, just to make them look a bit more movie accurate, I like to keep them a little bit stationed, like a little. They have to make a space, so keep this folded down, obviously. Pull this out a bit, and then put those in. So, for a robot mode comparison, raise the camera. I have Age of Extinction Galvatron right here. It's great. I will show you everything that I had to remold with this figure. Oh, the arm cannon came out. You're staying, but I'm going to show you everything that I had to do to make this figure look at least somewhat decent. First, we're going to take a look at the head mask. Focus. Come on, focus. It's having a hard time focusing. Come on, focus. Don't focus on my fingernails, just focus on this. Anyways, I don't know if you can see it, but I made the black lines that represent his eyes on that. I put these on black. I had to. If you look at this, look at his ab section. I painted all of that. I mean, I painted his crotch license plates. These were all just a black piece of plastic, and I made them look like they belong. I painted his toes. I had to add a lot of stuff to this figure. I mean, it was just absolutely gorgeous, but I made it better because it looked like I contemplated, believe it or not, getting the Age of Extinction Stinger, which is basically this mold, and I really don't. I don't think I would. I couldn't get attached to Stinger because I would only leave it in robot mode on my shelf, because the robot mode looks like this guy's minion, but with the mask on and everything else. But when you transform it, it doesn't look like the Pagani Huayra that we saw in the movie, and it didn't look good in vehicle mode. If they had slightly remolded this, I think people would have. If they remolded this piece, I'm sure people would have more. I think people would have a bit more respect for it, but because they just automatically went straight for the Bumblebee mold, because I mean that's Hasbro, they're gonna do what they can to it. That they just went for this. So what can you do, really? I mean, or no, not Hasbro, Takara. Excuse me, Takara did that. Hasbro made a one-step changer of Stinger. But if you want a good mold, this is the mold to go for. If you're looking for screen accuracy, again, this is the mold that you're going to go with. If you're hunting for just that one figure that you don't really care what happens to it, go with the Last Night figure, because that's practically just a hunk of yellow plastic. I'm sure you guys saw that in my toy hunting review for this guy. I still have this guy, but so yeah, if you're looking for screen accuracy, again, go with the Age of Extinction mold. If you're going for just I don't care what figure I get, just give me a figure, go with the Last Night. But if you're looking for on the dot paint apps, everything, go with the Platinum Edition version. It's pretty much, it looks pretty much just like the same like this, only I had to do this and it was cheaper. And I've got all the Autobots. I mean, I made I cleaned them up, made them look nice. But anyways, this is Thomas Final One saying, don't forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to leave a comment down below about what Transformer toy review you kind of want to see me do next, because I've got a job and I'm gonna be getting the new Barricade figure, and this guy is pretty much his nemesis. And then after I do that, I'm going to be getting the nemesis to this guy in leader class form, because in the Last Night, so I got Bumblebee just walked right off. But so I will be getting Voyager class. The next two on my list are leader class Megatron and deluxe class Barricade. Squeaks and Steelbane will have to wait, because Megatron and Barricade are my two high priorities right now. And later on, if they come out with any new figures, like I heard there was Nitro, I heard there was Onslaught, I heard there was going to be Hot Rod, but this is the if you want, this is the mold to go for if you're looking for anything good. So give me 1 second here, guys. I gotta go do something real quick. Now, why are you gonna shoot the dang camera? Come on, don't do that. Don't be a Galvatron.